sometimes that is better.
So regarding The Exorcist Believer, though, you don't have too many high hopes. Seems like a lot of horror fans are in that same boat. Are you still expecting this one to be at least middle of the road, kind of a fun time?
I think it's going to be decent at best. I kind of wish it was coming to Peacock or something. You know, I feel like it might get more shine there. I just, you know, if the first one was filmed to today, it would be NC-17. And just going off of what David Gordon Green did with the Halloween trilogy, 2018 was good. Kills, you know, it was like the good, the bad, and the ugly. That's the way I look at the new trilogy of the Halloween. And I just hope that maybe David Gordon Green, I like him as a director. I love him doing his comedy stuff on HBO with Danny McBride. But I just don't know if horror's his thing, man. Maybe he's found his footing after the Halloween franchise. I don't know, but I think as much as I am excited to see The Exorcist, because I've been waiting for another one for a while, we're so oversaturated with possession type movies. I feel like that's also going to hinder it a little bit, because it's going to feel like we've seen it all before, you know, and we kind of have. So if you can't meet the expectations of the OG fans of The Exorcist, I just feel like it's probably just going to be a one-time watch, or one time every now and then. I'm going in with a little bit of low expectations, but I am super excited for it. So it's like, I don't want to get myself overhyped for it. That's how I'm feeling about it.
That's a good way to think about it, I think, because I'm not, you know, I'm going to go into it with low expectations, and if it exceeds that and kind of becomes something really special and fun, cool. I'll take a 6 out of 10. You know, that's like way above what I'm expecting it to be, opposed to the disaster that I'm somewhat expecting. I hope it's not that. I am really rooting for David Gordon Green here. I love Halloween 2018. Like, I love that movie so much. I want him to kick ass here, and I hope it's a banger. I hope it's secretly like this kick-ass Exorcist movie that blows everything else out of the water. But I don't know.
Yeah. I'm just curious of, like, well, I know that Exorcist is a big IP, so I know that's probably why it's getting the theatrical over like Five Nights at Freddy's or something like that. But I feel like if you're going to put Halloween on Peacock, you should at least put The Exorcist as well. I feel like more people would run out to go see Halloween in the theaters than they would The Exorcist at this point. But that, and unless they know something we don't, and they know it's a good movie, so we might have a treat on our hands.
We might. We might. I will say, I think it is a weird decision that they decided to put both Kills and Ends on Peacock the same day as the theatrical release. Like, at least give that a week in theaters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Let it have that weekend to get that revenue in, and I still went and saw both of them on the big screen. So, and then I came home and watched it again.
See, there you go. I think we gotta see movies in theaters. Like, I get that not everybody can make it to the theater. I totally respect that. But like, movies will lose so much money if we decide to just throw everything on streaming. And I just, to me, that sucks. You know, these people work so hard, and to rob them of the best opportunity to make the most money off of their product, I think that kind of sucks. That makes me a little sad.
Agreed.
Yeah, so I am excited for this one, though. But yeah, with all that being said, I hope The Exorcist Believer is good. I hope it's worth going to the theaters for still, with all of that being said.
Yeah. And you know, like, I think the only thing that will really bring it home is depending on the surprises in it. Now, if it's just your run-of-the-mill Exorcist movie, and we just have the mom in here for fan service, and we got the score in there, it's not enough. You got to have a good twist. You got to have that climax. That ending has to leave us being like jaw dropped, like, oh, that was so good, you know. And if it fails on that, I always say a movie's only as good as its ending. The last feeling that movie gives you will make it to where you'll want to see it again and again and again, just because of that ending. And I think The Exorcist is it's going to need that just landing for it to make a mark for any horror fan, because we're very desensitized when it comes to horror now, because we've had a little bit of everything, and we're basing this movie, we're going to be judging this movie off the original Exorcist. That's all we're going to be thinking about. And if it doesn't live up to that or get close next to it, it's just going to be another Exorcist the beginning. Even though I do like that movie a little bit.
Yeah, I want it to be really scary. I want it to be something that it's like it lives up to the hype of the original. But just like you said, like that original movie has such a killer ending. And it's a slow burn. You know, the movie's a bit of a slow burn. It takes its time. Some people have an issue with that. I get it. But it's so worth it because of the ending, because of that, like, just explosive, ridiculous ending. You're getting all these horrible things happening to this just super sweet little girl. It's so awful. Like, it's just so hard to watch, especially the back half of that one. And if they can recapture that here, which, not gonna lie, there are some moments in that trailer that really impressed me. I think that if the whole movie's like that, we can get something really special here. But it all matters. Execution is everything at the end of the day. That's what matters most.